Hello there guys, it's Captain Invisible here and welcome back to another turn of the Britannia campaign for Medieval 2 Total War Kingdoms. Right, so we shall load up turn number 21 and we shall see what the other players have been getting up to since our last turn. Okay, so we shall load in. There we are. See what Bob's been getting up to. It looks like the SwedishLandsKnekt, the Kingdom of Ireland, would like a ceasefire and trade rights. I'm more than happy to accept that. I think we need to put aside our differences for the good of our peoples. Wales. I see now that London is now the new capital. Better get those fire blankets ready. Don't know what he means by that. Crumbling to the Welsh, are you? I will lower my aggression, but I may pop up in time. Okay, that means he's in trouble as well. I don't think he would have said that otherwise. So yeah, he's got his own problems, I think. Although he is top in most areas, so I'll give him that. But you know, it's because I have my own problems with Wales. You know, he's pretty much uncontested now, and even then, I wouldn't have said he was contested by Scotland. It was a non-issue really, but. We have ceasefire with Ireland now, so that's at least something. So it looks like he's taken Nottingham, which is something I didn't really need him to do. I'm gonna have to plan an assault on Nottingham, so we shall do that. Shall get our army back up north. And again, it looks like it's not, unless I moved Henry into Nottingham, it looks like it's not told me that my king's died. So he may have died of old age, I don't know, he was pretty old anyway. So now we've got King Anselm, so it's King Anselm, the Kingslayer, which isn't as good now that he's a faction leader, but he's got plus more command, so he's got plus command for being faction leader. Did he pick any other traits up? Probably not. But I can tell you something now, he is now a serious threat. If I attack, especially in a siege, he gets +2 for attacking and then +2 in a siege. That puts him all the way up to 9 stars in a siege battle, so he's definitely one to watch out for. So we need to reinforce London. An order. I'm going to move you to there. Command me, sire. Leave you there, but reinforce with some armoured swordsmen. Joining forces, my lord. In fact, I could probably trade out that feudal knight as well. Leave you there. I could have actually traded you in. Leaving the army, sire. Yeah, I could have done with that heavy bowman, but I'll leave those two there. They could probably actually go back to Oxford to reinforce Oxford. Looks like Bob is attacking here. He's not threatened London as of yet. don't really want to risk relieving this fort, especially not at the cost of one of my other generals. No, I'll just leave it for now. I was going to send my general round to try and pin this force, but then he could bring this force around to attack, so I think I'll just leave that for now. So our king is now heading north to relieve Nottingham. I have a feeling that this is, yeah, that's his king and his main force, which might come back down to Nottingham. Or it might go, to be honest, the best thing it can do is carry on north, take these forts, or capture Lincoln, because I'm kind of almost abandoning this side of England. I know he's taken this side as well, so it'll kind of pin me in, but I need to retake Nottingham, and then from there I can spread my forces down this way, sort of command this zone, whilst sort of blocking him off at this side. He thinks it's going to be easy for him just to take his little armies and take my loosely defended settlements, which it kind of is, but he's going to find that he's going to be left with settlements like this that are poorly defended and are going to get taken by a superior force. He's going to be spreading his forces out way too thin, similar to our position at the beginning of the game, and it's going to cost him, in my opinion. So we still have a large force here, and it looks like he's actually got a force over here. A fairly weak family member, but a decent enough force. It's got a ballista, so he's going to be able to cause some trouble. So we shall take this force.
Hail, my king!
This force, thank you. And we'll move it to Chester to move north to Lancashire. I want a hammered swordsman there, so we'll have to probably sacrifice in an area to make that happen. Nope, they are quite expensive. There we are, that's better. So we'll push to Lancaster, should I say, and then we'll make our way to defeating this army. If it goes this way, it's not too much of an issue. In fact, it'll block Swissman off then, which is probably a good idea. But we need you there. You can go there, I guess. I need you and you there, and in return send a bit of man up just to block that. We can't retrain the Sergeant Spearmen. In fact, it costs quite a lot to retrain those guys, so we'll leave that. Probably no, we'll leave that archer there as well. Use that horse unit to just man that fort, stop any assaults from this way, which I'm fully expecting, but hopefully not too soon. Does he have any more ports? I think he has some ports down here, so we'll go on a little scouting mission. So this is the force he has in there. Pretty strong. These infantry are not to be messed with. His general's not too bad. Certainly, quite an interesting army to face. So yeah, there's going to be trouble at this side, but to be honest, I want to retake this section, and then we'll focus on what's going on over there. So, I believe that's everything. We're going to be losing money next turn, or our finances are going down. I believe that's to do with corruption, and that's probably because London's now our capital. Should I probably change my capital to York? York might fall next turn though. Let's just see what it does. Oh, it does improve it slightly. Yeah, I bet it makes London not too happy. Oxford's not too happy as well. Plus if we make Chester capital. So currently losing 71. Chester capital. Oh yeah, that's a big decrease. See, the logical capital would be Lincoln because it's practically the centre. Yeah, it's the centre of the kingdom, but we're going to lose Lincoln so quickly in the next turn. It's going to be such a huge loss, but for now it does fix our financial situation. Fortunately, I've got quite a lot of free garrisons. And for the most part, I do actually have armies, which is good. So, overall, looks like Norway's above us, which it said on the thingy anyway. So that's okay. At the moment, we're just trying to stay afloat, so you know, it doesn't really matter. As I say, we're gonna have a hard time as England now, simply because we've now got. We're kind of getting into that situation which I thought we would be a couple of turns earlier. You know, where we are under pressure from too many people, and we're trying to put fires out everywhere, and it's just not working. Yeah, I thought I would do a bit of a jaggedy thing. Territorial, yeah, losing territory to Wales. Financially, we're still staying afloat as England. In fact, Wales isn't making money. I could probably play on that. What I really want to do is just hammer home the fact that, you know, I have an economy and he's going to be suffering from it. So if I can keep him under this pressure, he's gonna eventually run out of money, and he's gonna again possibly ask for a truce again, which will be probably a good idea on him, or at least he will think it's a good idea. But honestly, if he asks for a truce again, I'm gonna rip into him, because the last truce we had, he broke it, and you don't break in a truce with Captain Invisible and get away with it. So yeah, if you're watching, Bob, and you want a truce, you know, I'm happy to accept your truce, but I am gonna tear you limb from limb. So so yeah, truce or not, you are going to die, so good luck with that. So that's financially, population, because we're losing territory, we're losing, so excellent. This our family tree is not doing too bad. We lost a general here. Oh, in fact, this will tell us died last turn, I believe. It doesn't say what he died of. I assume natural causes, because this guy died in battle. Excellent. So yeah, situation report. King Anselm, the king now, is on a rampage up to Nottingham, and then he's probably going to move down this way and hit the heart of Wales this way. Even though we've got sort of little armies roaming around, I believe that, or maybe if we move down to Gloucestershire, we'll actually have a strong fort to then take these. Yeah, we have options anyway. King Anslim certainly won't go down easily. His army is considerably better than a lot of what Wales can throw at us. These attack upgraded armoured swordsmen and dismounted feudal knights are more than a match for any of the Welsh spearmen. So that's at least something. The one thing I need to do is keep an eye out for how much troops he's got in these places, because and he's got a couple of troops, but they're not too much. I think that he's spreading himself too thin, but he does have garrisons. In fact, he's got quite a garrison here, so he does have some troops about, but I think that's going to be eating away at his finances very quickly. We'll have to see for next turn what's going to be happening. For now, I could.
Trade with our enemies.
Where did my spy go? He's around here somewhere. There we are. Could probably do with this guy moving down into Welsh lands. Keep an eye on the Welsh. Swiss man doesn't bother me. Yeah, even if he takes the north, it's not too much of an issue. Ireland has already expressed his displeasure with Swiss man, and I think they're going to go to war very shortly, so that'll distract Swiss man quite a bit. He's certainly not going to be that interested in taking me on, which will leave me free to deal with Wales, and I think I could pretty much deal with Wales fairly easily. Because of his financial situation, it's not to sound big-headed or anything. It's going to be tough, but because of his financial situation, he's gonna fall short before I do. Certainly, our finances are better than they were when we had too much territory. So, yeah, if I can just keep this army alive, move it to Nottingham, defeat Nottingham, replenish it, go forward and take these lands and sack all of them, certainly, I'll be in a stronger position. Use this army to defend this region, defend Lancaster and Chester, just this coastal region from this army and this army, so it's got two armies to watch. Then I think I will be in a better position. Certainly if he leaves King Anslim wandering around, which I know he fears. I mean, I would be pretty scared of Prince Anslim and this force. Then it's going to go my way. This campaign the Welsh is trying to succeed in will go my way eventually. All I need to do is make sure that that London has a garrison, has a nice strong garrison, and it's going to be able to defend itself. So, believing that is everything, I think we are safe to end the turn. Which it's going to think about. It's just going to have a bit of a think. Or it's going to crash. There we are. So, we shall save the game. So I've got all my old saves as well. I need to clear them out at some point. As Ireland... There's an E in there somewhere. Ireland... Turn 21. So yeah, go check out the SwedishLandsKnekt's turn number 21. I'm sure it'll be quite an interesting one for him as well. And I shall see the rest of you in turn number 22, where we shall hopefully retake Nottingham and put some pressure back onto Paladin Bob.